Hey guys, it's your boy Marq back with another video here to give you my review of AEW All Out 2021. Yes, I watched the show. The show literally just got off the air. Like literally just now. Like I didn't even take the time to process this. I'm just gonna do this right off the bat. I'm reviewing this show. And honestly, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna praise this show a lot more than I am. But man, this show was a lot of fun. I had a blast watching this show. I didn't think it was perfect or amazing or nothing like others probably will be saying, but it was a blast. There were several great matches on here. Nothing to me that's mind-blowing or nothing, but there was really one match that I was super beyond hyped for. In fact, there was the one match that everyone was super beyond hyped for. We'll get on to that. But anyway, pre-show match was a 10-man tag team match. Best friends consisting of Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Wheeler Yuta. And Jurassic Express consisting of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus the Hardy Family Office consisting of Matt Hardy. Private Party, which consists of Isiah, Cassidy, and Marq Quen. And the Hybrid 2, which consists of Angélico and Jack Evans. This was the pre-show buy-in match. I remember it being fun. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest, because, when shows start, especially pre-shows, you're kind of at least for me, sometimes I'm quarter paying attention, you know what I mean? Anyways, it was fun. There was some cool, I don't remember much about it. This was 4 hours ago, man, and I've been awake ever since then to review this thing. But Best Friends and Jurassic Express won. So, yeah. And now the show officially starts, and we have the AEW TNT Championship to open up the show. We have my boy Miro defending against Eddie Kingston. This was a really fun opener. I had a blast watching this match. A lot of people were rooting for Eddie Kingston. I was rooting for Miro, and I was ecstatic when Miro retained. So, yeah. Just a really fun TNT Championship match. If I was an AEW wrestler, I would want to be TNT Champion. For real. And next match, we have Jon Moxley versus Satoshi Kojima. A lot of people, at least in the chat thing, the live chat thingamajig, found this match boring. But I really enjoyed it. All right, I really enjoyed this match. Jon Moxley ended this match, I believe, with 2 consecutive. I forgot his freaking finishing name, but you know the move I'm talking about. And then after the match, what's his name? Minoru Suzuki came out, and just confronted Moxley, and they had a bit of a scuffle. So yes, Minoru Suzuki is here. He's gonna wrestle on Dynamite. Jon Moxley is so cool. I'd rather they were saving that for Full Gear, to be honest, just so I would review it. But yes, and by the way, guys, this is my final wrestling review as a 22-year-old. So how awesome is that, bro? For real. And next up, we have the AEW Women's World Championship match. We have Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D, defending against Kris Statlander, the undefeated Kris Statlander. This was a cool match. Too many near falls though, for real. There was a avalanche curb stomp and then another curb stomp. And Kris still kicked out. Come on now. But Britt Baker put a submission in, and Kris passed out. So, yep. Dr. Britt Baker retains. Good for her. She has the same birthday as the GOAT John Cena, which is awesome. Except John Cena's 14 years older. But next up, we have the Steel Cage match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. We have the Young Bucks, consisting of Matt and Nick Jackson, of course, defending against the Lucha Brothers. This is a rematch, a all-out rematch. We had these guys had a match at All Out 2019, which I remember doing a video back then saying that I just don't want to, review it at the time, just because I didn't want to stress about reviewing 2 shows in one night again. I wish I had done that, though. for both of those shows I was talking about. All Out 2019 and NXT UK Takeover Cardiff. I wish I had. Alright, I wish I had. But this was a freaking awesome steel cage match. Probably my match of the night. Like I said, a lot of people are going to rate this a lot higher than the show's a whole lot higher than me. But, this was awesome. It got bloody. There were moments when you thought either team could have won. There was a big ass, freaking leap from the freaking top of the thing. And, it was awesome. And the Lucha Brothers dethroned the Young Bucks. They are your brand new AEW World Tag Team Champions. Congrats. I would have rather it was Moxley and Kingston from Double or Nothing. Actually, I don't really care. Great match, Next up, we have the 21-woman Casino Battle Royale for a future AEW Women's World Championship match. Nyla Rose was dominant. What's her name? Hikaru Shida. To me, it was shocking that she got eliminated right off the bat. No, not right off the bat, but after maybe 4 minutes or something. Being that she's a former champion and longest reigning over a year, And the joker of this match was Ruby Soho, aka Ruby Riot. Which was a predictable, Joker selection, but it was still awesome to see her. And she actually won the whole thing, which was awesome. So Ruby Soho versus Britt Baker should be real soon. That's just dope, mate. Congratulations to her. Next match we have Chris Jericho versus MJF, and if Chris Jericho loses, he would have to retire from in-ring competition. This match was awesome. I loved it when they fought in the crowd, and MJF really was a dick in this match. He was ripping up signs, and even the crowd was chanting asshole or something along the lines to him. And that was it was far out, man, you know what I mean? And Chris, there was this awesome ass moment in this match when actually before I get to the awesome moment, Chris Jericho was lying on the outside of the ring, and it looked like he was gonna lose by countout, and once it got to 9, he sprinted back in, and then MJF attempted a moonsault type move on him on the outside, and then he ran into Chris Jericho, who popped him up for a pop-up powerbomb onto the apron. That was so cool. And then MJF did some dirty moves, he got a bat involved when the ref wasn't looking, hit Jericho with it, did a big-ass move, and he pins Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho had his foot on the rope. And then another referee comes out, hey, his foot was on the rope, and then they're like, alright, we're gonna restart this match. And then Chris, they did fight for a bit more, and Chris Jericho eventually put the walls of Jericho onto MJF, and MJF taps. So Chris Jericho remains in AEW. Congratulations to him. And now we go into the match. The match we were all excited for. It wasn't even the main event. But that's okay. This next match, yes, guys, he's back. His first match in over 7 years. CM Punk. CM Punk is back. August 20th, 2021. He returned. He's officially an AEW wrestler. CM Punk is back, man, and he's wrestling. He wrestled a match tonight. His first pro wrestling match in 7 years. Oh my gosh, man. I can't believe it, man. I still, during his entrance, I was like, oh man, can you believe this is actually happening? CM Punk versus my favorite AEW wrestler. Although CM Punk probably will overtake him real soon. Darby Allin. This match was a lot of fun. It was not a 5-star technical classic or anything, but it didn't need to be. Just to see CM Punk wrestle again satisfied me. And I'm so proud to have a wrestling review that happened on the night of the actual match, of course, with CM Punk wrestling. I am honored that my final wrestling review as a 22-year-old, because I'm 23 on the 25th this month. That my final wrestling review as a 22-year-old had CM Punk's return match. Perfect. It was fun. Great counters. They actually sat in the middle of the ring and the crowd went nuts. Great counters. CM Punk, a callback to Money in the Bank 2011 actually, when CM Punk did the go to sleep on Darby Allin, but then he toppled out of the ring. Callback to that. Beautiful callback. And then they fought some more. And there was this cool, like, Darby Allin was trying to do this, like, this move where he, like, jumps off the ropes and, like, falls on his back, but CM Punk sat up, and he was, like, laughing, and then they did a bunch of counters. CM Punk put Darby in the go-to-sleep for a second time for the 1, 2, 3. CM Punk wins his return match, mate. And that's just amazing to see him again. And it was awesome sign of respect after the match when Sting came out, because he was Darby Allin's guy. Sting came out, shook CM Punk's hand, and then CM Punk and Sting helped up Darby Allin. They shook each other's hand. Nothing but respect between every individual. Welcome back, CM Punk. So good to have you back wrestling. And I'm very honored to have your return match. I know you're not watching, but reviewed on my thing. As my final wrestling review as a 22-year-old on YouTube. Your return match is in there. So yes, that was the big match we're excited for. That probably was my favorite match of the night, to be honest. Just for the spectacle alone. But next up we have Paul White versus QT Marshall. Paul White destroyed him. 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. I was very happy to see that. My man, Paul White. Well, it's Paul White. His theme song still is the well, but that's awesome. I'm glad it does. I'm glad he destroyed that D-bag QT Marshall, man. And by the way, I'm talking about the character QT Marshall. I'm sure he's a nice guy in real life, But yes, so that was cool. And now we go into our main event. The AEW World Championship match. Kenny Omega defending against Christian Cage. I was so excited for this match. This match was awesome. They definitely tried their best in this match. It was quite slow, honestly, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. Maybe not as much as I would have liked, but I can tell they put in all the effort in the world for this match. It was a great match nonetheless. And Kenny Omega, right at the start, and Kenny Omega is now the longest reigning AEW World Champion, so congrats to him. Got out a table and kind of did the stomp thing to Christian on it. And that was cool. And Christian speared Kenny Omega through another table, which was also awesome. Great counters, interference all over, shenanigans, annoying shenanigans. Christian did a kill switch for a huge 2 count. But eventually, Kenny Omega retained. I was rooting for Christian to win the title here, but he didn't. But the ending was jaw-dropping. Kenny Omega did the one-winged angle to Christian from the top rope. I'm not even kidding. Oh my gosh. Dang. And then after the match, Kenny Omega was like, what did I tell you or something? I hear all these people. No one can beat me and all that. And then out comes Adam Cole. Adam Cole is here. It wasn't even that long. It was 2 weeks ago that maybe not even 2 weeks ago. It was 8, 9 plus 2 weeks. Yep, 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks ago that I was reviewing Adam Cole's freaking, oh my gosh, Adam Cole's freaking, match with Kyle O'Reilly 2 out of 3 falls at TakeOver 36. And he's here in AEW. And then he's like, I'm with Kenny Omega. I'm not against him, bro. And then Daniel Bryan is here too. Daniel Bryan, or probably Bryan Danielson now, is All Elite. And he's a good guy. Of course he's a good guy, which is awesome. Just dang fun pay-per-view. Epic ending. And yeah, that's going to be my review. That is my final review as a 22-year-old for wrestling shows. So hope you guys enjoyed. It's an honor to have CM Punk's return match be in my final wrestling review as a 22-year-old. I can't wait for my birthday. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review. And yeah, it was a fun show. All right, I'm not gonna say it's amazing like a lot of people probably are. There's probably a whole bunch of people like 10 out of 10. There's probably a whole bunch of Nick Bits like 10 out of 10. Every match is 5 stars plus. Nah, it's not that good, man. Come on. But yes, CM Punk is back. Bryan and Adam Cole are All Elite. A fun show. Great show. So thank y'all for watching, guys. Please leave like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. It means a lot to me. And God bless y'all. Hope you enjoy my review. Peace out, y'all.